do good on both accounts at the same time. I'm not fucking Alkin. I'm not gonna completely just AFK the hardcore and then do PVM on the UIM for views. So if I can't put all my attention into it, I'm not gonna play it. If I ever died, I would just quit. If my account ever died, I'd quit the game. I wouldn't. Yeah. I'm not gonna play I'm not gonna play a dead hardcore, and I don't feel like putting the time into the UIM. So we'll see how far we go. I went to the wrong place. The way I see it is, like, if I'm gonna play an account, I might as well focus on one of them. Try to go as far as I can on. I think I'll probably peak at like rank 8. Then again, no offense, but the guys ahead of me, most of them don't even fucking know how to grind. They just have been playing since hardcore release. They've just been slowly gaining since the game mode came out. They don't have the mentality. Look at their fucking. I just like to play. I don't care if I don't have complete free time, I'm still gonna play. I'm never gonna be rank 1, so who cares? It's not like rank 1's on the line, and I have to stop everything. Be like, hey, so I don't feel like having sex anymore. I don't feel like hanging out anymore. I don't feel like, nah. In the past, when I was a little younger, I would have just quit the game, or not quit the game. I would have got rid of the girl and just kept the game. But the game don't keep me warm at night and give me a chance at having a partner in this life, you know. So having both is nice. Attempting to have both, that is. She's perfectly cool with it though. Like, I'm on my phone, not that she lets me because she doesn't say anything about it, but I'm on my doing redwoods. You just hear the clack 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 clack, the clicking of the redwoods. Yeah, it's true. My phone does get hot. I use remote desktop though. I don't use Chrome, or I don't use Chrome. I don't use the app very much. I like to have access to my whole computer. Yeah, I have a fire cape, but I'd have to wear a ring of life. I'm never taking this cape off. I don't care. I watched the best player to ever play a hardcore die on an Abbey Demon's task because he wasn't overheading and he wasn't paying attention and he didn't have a ring of life. So like, I don't care what anybody says about my gear. It's optimal for me. All of the tellies to all of my Slayer tasks, all the tellies all across the game, it just works for me. Imagine dying to I mean, hey, you could die to a superior worm. You gotta go take a piss, right? You don't realize you're off kind of paying half attention. You click it, you get up, you walk away. Prayer drops. It could be. You know how fucking pissed off that would make me, man? You know how stupid I would like. You know how stupid I would feel, man? Like, people call me stupid. I'm not stupid, but that would make me stupid. That'd be the biggest L ever, and it'd be live on stream, recorded. That's way less than 10%. Where are you getting 10% from a fire cape? Or max strength, like Inferno and everything. Oh, well, you know, if I wasn't lazy to go back and get another Zerker ring, optimally you'd wear the Zerker ring eye, which gives you 2 max hits, which makes up for the fire cape and the torso. So then you could wear Prosy and whatnot. Yo, what's up, Ian? How you doing, man? But like I said, man, anytime I think about gear upgrades or anything like that, I remember that, like, I'm gonna be rank 13 next month, so I don't give a fuck what anybody else is wearing. They're not even ahead of me. No one ahead of me picks on my gear. Everyone below me or who doesn't even play a hardcore picks on my gear. You know what I mean? No one ahead of me ever says anything discouraging to me. It's only the people behind. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate you actually giving a shit to understand what my logic is. Most people don't give a fuck, they just have their ideology and they have to push it on me, you know? On how I should play the account. How can a person take somebody seriously when they're telling them how to play their account when they're like top 15 and something? Sounds very arrogant, but I've worked for my rank. I've been legit. I've done my job, and I don't very much take advice. I like to ask for advice. I'm always asking questions. Like, you can learn something from anybody. You never know. Well, I always ask questions. I just don't like unwarranted advice. It's like being an executive person at a job, and then the guy, no offense, the guy that does the floors starts telling you better ways to crunch numbers. Big moves, brother. I had that dream that I talked to you about a long time ago. Me and you were gonna be even rank, the same ranks, hardcore, and that you were Iron Man. But I'm doing it for the both of us. I'm carrying it on, man. I'm keeping you alive. You're still alive in our hearts, man. You'll always be top page in my heart. Yo, Blue Jean, what's good, dude? Well, all my other friends that were streamers that had any sort of success either just stopped talking to me or like started talking shit. He's the only one that just he left for his life, personal reasons, but he didn't fucking talk shit on me. My biggest grind back then, Dallas, was walking from Draenor Bank to Entrana because I couldn't afford glories while I was taking Pure Essence to get it swapped out for Law Runes. You can't stop talking to me because you have no success. Cloudman was always letting his Roberta large. I don't really think I'm the only successful thing I have in my life right now is this girl that I'm dating. Like like I ain't shit. I got a good job. I'm pretty much running a meat room that makes a lot of money, but like I don't think of materials and my job and possessions and stuff like that. I don't really value it. It's you know what life really is about is finding what you enjoy and having somebody that cares about you around. In my eyes, you know, work towards getting better and starting a family and just keep being progressive. I don't ever want to quit. I'm never gonna quit playing this game. She already knows that, but it doesn't mean there's not room for having a family involved in my life as well. You know, like I'm 29 years old, dude. If I don't, you know, start dating again, doing my thing now, I may end up being alone, as they say, forever. Me and her met when we were in high school. We had separate crushes on each other, and neither one of us told the other one. Well, she came here the one day to hang out because we all used to hang out here. She's friends with my roommate. Well, let me put it this way: since that day, we haven't went a waking moment hour without talking to each other. And like, I drive an hour to pick her up, drive back an hour to take her home. I don't know, dude. It's not just the pussy with this one, dude. Like, something else has got me. Something else has got me hooked, man. I don't know what it is. Well, her birthday and Valentine's Day are on the 14th, the same day. I had to officially ask her to be my Valentine because I brought it up. She's like, well, you're planning all this stuff or doing all this stuff, but you didn't even officially ask me. So I was like, well, you know, will you be my Valentine? You know, like, fucking cringe. Sounds so cringe, but I'm such a fucking cornball to this girl, dude. She loves it. She just likes that I'm nice to her, man. Like, she was in a 9-year shitty relationship, and I'm not rushing her into anything. We're just enjoying our time together. She got no kids. She could be 28, no kids. That's like, like, thank you God, a clean slate that's my age. You know how tired I am of dating girls that are like 22, 24. They're just so they're just not very smart. With her, she has a good job. I can actually have conversations with her. Like, it's just better. Feels a lot better. You know, it's the one hard thing though is like when you got a girl, you know, you got a girl around, you got that swagger, you're dressing nice, you want to look nice, this, that, whatever. That's when them other girls are flirting with you, trying to talk to you, and you gotta, like, what I'm learning for the first time in my life is like, don't even look at them. Don't even, other than hello, if you're getting at the register, at the cash register, don't even, just I'm trying to be faithful. Because we agreed, like, we've been fucking for like a month now, so we finally agreed. We're like, listen, I was like, this is the longest I've kept one of these things going, whatever this is. I don't know what this is, in the past 10 years, because I just hit and quit. Well, we agreed we're not going to be sleeping with anyone else. We're not going to be we're not going to be, quote, talking with anyone. So it's like, we're not dating, we're not girlfriend and boyfriend, but there's this sort of commitment, sort of agreement. If she fucks another guy, I'm out. I'm not gonna rush her into a relationship because she ain't been one. She was in one for 9 years, so I'm letting her take her sweet time. I'm not rushing anything, but like, I'm not gonna be sleeping with somebody that's gonna be sleeping with other people right now. Like, when it comes to this, if I want that, I got 100 of them on my phone. I got numbers on my phone I can't even get rid of because I don't know how to delete them out of my Google sync. How do I delete? I have contacts of girls that used to be on my phone that are deleted, and they still show up if I go to make a group message, and I can't find anywhere to unpair to take them out of the previous like it's like you try to quit a habit, but in the back pocket you got a needle. It's like it's like I don't do heroin or dope. I don't smoke marijuana. I don't smoke cigarettes, but I got a pack of cigarettes in my back pocket. It's like it's still there. I don't want anything to do. I got baby, BB, whatever, a bunch of cringe, and like she don't look at my phone or nothing, but like I still at any point don't want her to. But her phone's like Metro Station, dude, and it's fucking weird because it's like we went to high school together, so like I'll see guys that like used to think they were hot shit or this or that, and they're just blowing her up at 2 in the morning, and she just doesn't even. She put it to me pretty simply. She just doesn't give them her time. Yeah, girls' phones are like Metro Station, Tinder, Bumble, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. It's just ding, 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 ding. Like, bro, my phone may go off 3 times a day, other than when we're texting her or on the phone with her. But like a guy, like a guy's phone versus like a girl's phone. Not trying to be sexist or anything, but like a guy's lucky if he gets a couple phone calls once a month. You know, if that. Nobody cares, bro. She gets ounces for $100. She gets ounces of shrooms for $100. Do you know how much I have? Like, she's got it. They have it so fucking easy, dude. It's almost like, oh, like drug dealers will walk to them. Yeah, well, not important. Gains are important. That's what this stream here is about. But I just want to let you guys know that like I've been keeping out of trouble. I haven't been around a lot the past few months, but I'm just doing my thing, man. I'm just living my life, playing the game every day, obviously, but I'm just trying to live my life, enjoy it. I hope everything's been the same for you. I know things have changed. No, I used to be around more. World Series attitude, champagne bottle life, nothing ever changes when the night is like tomorrow night. I'ma have a model wife, your bitch is as hot as ice. Every time you see me, I look like I hit the lotto twice. Me and her have been listening to like old Drake and like music from back when we were teenagers. Still remember every word to all the songs. Lil Wayne, Drake, you know, that Young Money, Nick, you know, that whole era, 2010, 12, that whole era of music around that time, man. Man, it was, dude, like 08 to like 2012 was like the greatest, in my opinion. The music was just so cool. Like, I know there's been a lot of good shit since, but still, like, I guess that's because that was our high school era music. It's like every generation has their music that was like their era. Dude, I've been listening to Khalifa since that PA freestyle, the real corny music. It's like, and he's like, call me out of town shorty, every week a different state, 3 cell phones, Pennsylvania plates, like that. These old bootlegs that he made back in like 2009, 2008. We used to listen to him because I grew up in Pennsylvania, so like Mac Miller and Wiz were like, when we knew about them first. I grew up like 2 hours from where like Mac Miller went to high school and shit, like, so that music, all that culture of those artists originated here. Well, I live in Jersey now, but in Pennsylvania, that's where that kind of shit originated. Those artists, and now it's like, dude, I'm older than Mac Miller. Like, oh, dude, like I remember football games. I remember different shit, going to different shit and listening, bumping Mac Miller. I'm older than him now. Think about that shit. It's like, that sucks, dude. Like, that's crazy. Somebody you were like, somebody you liked and listened to, and this, that. You know, I really don't know why anybody asks about my UIM. I haven't touched it in almost 5 months, and if people actually gave a shit, they could just look it up on the on Temple to even see if I've been playing it. But like, why do people even ask? You don't. Why do, like, I always say the same thing, and it upsets people. It's like, why do you care? You don't even care to know that I haven't touched it in 5 months. So why even ask? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's true. You want me to be honest with you, bro? I don't remember the name I don't even remember its name. I don't even remember its current name. I don't even remember the login information because I had it linked in through my launcher and I completely forgot. I will have to recover that account the next time I want to get back on it. Now, if I died on my hardcore, I would consider that my end of skilling and my adventure into trying out content that I haven't yet explored as an Iron Man. That's kind of my plan for what I'd do. Ranks would fall to the wayside if I died on the hardcore. I could care less about being a low rank Iron Man, because I could have just played and been a low rank, I could have finished my main and been a low rank main. So if I died on this, I would consider that the end of my rank seeking. But between me and you guys, I don't really plan on dying anytime soon. But, you know, you can't plan that stuff, right? It's the way I've always played the hardcore. I wake up, I play it. It's alive. If it's alive that day, it is. I've been having the dreams again. I hit 1.5 billion XP recently, and I was having really bad dreams leading up to it. Like every 500 mil XP, I get really bad dreams that I die on the account and lose it, and like I never live it down. Like you asking me about the UIM, right? I would have people that would purposely ask, "How's the hardcore gone?" If it died, I would never live it down. No one would let me live it down. I guess it's an added bonus of like, if I die on this account, I might as well not even stream anymore because I'm just going to be tormented for the rest of my life. Like, I mean, if you didn't like someone and they made it so further than they could ever make it on something, and then they fucked up, what are you gonna do? You're gonna bust their chops? You're gonna bust their balls? You know, make fun of them? Kind of like not making fun of, but just being a jerk. Like, how's your hardcore gone? Oh wait, ha 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 ha. Like, oh, people could be brutal, dude. I remember Nex. I don't even know if he plays anymore. Probably does, but I remember he still has people that say nice hardcore, and it's been like 5-6 years, dude. Like, he still has people that'll say, yo, nice hardcore, and like, that was so long ago. Like, what do you play, X6? You playing Rooney? And when you said you had the same problem with your contacts, do you know how to figure it out? How do I delete? How do I, like, does anybody know? Okay, so I have I have an Android, and when you have an Android, it makes you basically you have to sign into a Google account to message. Well, contacts that I've deleted are out of my contact list, but they're still in. If you go and try to make a group message or send a message to somebody, it shows all of the contacts in the recents. Even though I cleared the cache, I turned off auto sync when it comes to numbers. I don't want the numbers in my phone. Like it's girls I used to talk to or friends that I don't have anymore. Like, just, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want that. I don't want it in my phone. You know, the thing is, I've done like every recommendation that I could get. Like, if I go to Drive, I guess go to Drive, and when I go into contacts, it only shows the contacts that I currently have on my phone. But it's like, okay, for example, like here's the A section that's actually in my phone. Like, this is the contacts that are actually in my phone in the A section. That's my buddy Austin. That's it. That's the A section. Now, when I go to the Messenger, I can't. I'm trying not to. I'm not going to show these people's phone numbers, but like, I have Alexa. Let's just say it's a long list of female names: Alexa, Alyssa, Alicia, BB, Baby, Brandon, Bryn, Carly, Desiree. It's like all these numbers in my phone from A to Z that I don't want, that I no longer talk to. Stop getting so barred out, then you can figure shit out. Who are you? If I was on bars right now, I definitely wouldn't be talking to you. I'd be zoned out, watching a movie, playing Rooney. Alright, I need a new task. This guy's a little cringe lord, dude. Look at this. I'm not trolling you, Beast. He fucked with me last time. He didn't hear about. Is that your thing, man? You just come in and talk shit, and then are like, "Nah, I'm just kidding, man. You're a beast." You did the same thing like a year ago. Like 8 months ago. Had the same problem and you never found out how either? That's nice. That helps me. That helps me a lot. Not much, man. Just been living life. Trying to stay out of trouble. Got a lady friend in my life right now I've been chilling with, getting along. We're not official or anything like that, but we don't screw other people. So whatever you wanna label that. I know, I need to do a lot of diaries. I'm just too fucking lazy. There's so much I don't have done. If I could go back and I would have knew all this shit that was gonna be happening, there's so much stuff I would have done, man. Before I felt like I had things to lose. And now I'm just too lazy to do anything other than game, like grind, gain XP. I just zero motivation to do anything else. They laughing at me, X6. It's funny, isn't it? I gotta fucking have these fucking numbers on my phone. It's just stupid. It's like, yeah, I quit, but it's in my back pocket. Or like, ugh. I'm glad you think it's funny though. It is funny, kinda. If they would have had my Facebook info, they could have found every person I ever went to. Like, I deleted Facebook in 2012. I graduated. I was 17. I remember graduating, and that September when school started again, everybody was just bitching, man. Everybody was just fucking bitching about everyone. Look at them fucking calves, man. My fucking calves are fucking ripped. I'm actually pretty jacked right now, dude. You know, the biggest people, they wear they wear the long sleeves, the long shirts. You know, you don't want to. You know, I could wear those shirts. You know, let people see what's going on. You know, let them watch. Let them watch. You know, but I'd rather just wear all baggy clothes. And I got abs at 30. You know what I mean? Let them watch. I gotta rewatch that movie for the 50,000th time just because. Fucking Wolf of Wall Street through backyard. He's like, why don't you bring him over? Let him watch. Let him watch. I basically run a butcher shop, and every week I move between 4,000 and 6,000 pounds of beef and pork throughout the shop. I don't even really need to work out anymore, to be honest with you. I get a full body. I get deadlifts, I get squats, every time I bend down and lift up a 60-80 pound box that's another rep. Every time I all I'm saying is you want to have a job that makes you feel like you're working out at the same fucking time. Go work in a slaughterhouse, work in a meat room. We sell fine meat and cheeses though, so we're not just a fucking meat joint. That shop makes a lot of money. He started letting me do the orders. Fuck, I forgot to draw. I've been doing the order at the shop now. I had to send my girl at work with her. She works where she works. She has an office and a printer and shit. I need her to print me out some Excel sheets, like sheets that have all the different orders on them, so I could just bring them in, hand them to my boss. I'll have her make them for me by the weekend. I can't get them now. She lives an hour and a half away, so we only spend weekends together. Some people ask me like, well, and I think they only ask because they're fucking like, what's this guy talking about? Hey, can you give me something cool? Oh, I see you're a devoted beast. Can I give you something cool? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Trying to have sex with me? I mean, that's okay, but I'm just curious. I had a lot of people that lack self-confidence. They're like, oh well, you know, how do you know she's not like fucking around with other guys? She's like an hour and a half away. Okay, 2 reasons. Because A, I guarantee she ain't getting fucked like I fuck her, and 2, she's not allowed to, at her apartment, the landlords don't allow people to visit or stay over. It's awesome. Completely diffuses that thought in my head of like, and like, when she gets out of work, we're on the phone immediately. Like, it's just like natural though. It's not forced. It's not. It just feels good. I thought it was gonna be another hit and run, but I guess that's how it happens, right? When you're least expecting it. I was literally in pajamas in the back room here at the house, and she came to hang out and visit my roommate because him and her are best friends for a long ass time. Well, she brought a blunt over. And I was about to leave. I had to go to work and whatever. Well, he told me who was coming over. I was like, oh, I think I remember her, but I want to make sure I do. Well, I was gonna be leaving. I wasn't even gonna be here, and I don't even know what happened. One thing left to another. I ended up staying to smoke the blunt and got her number. And then she asked me to hang out that night. And like took that initiative. I like this girl. She's got a good job. She's independent. She just got a car finally again. And she takes what she wants. I don't have to do all the fucking work. I don't have to like put out all the effort. I don't have to make all the, well, then again, I usually end up, she likes when I take control of shit, so like I usually make the plans, but like I'm gonna go thrift shopping with her because she likes to go to thrift stores. It's like between the two of us we make like almost probably about 160k a year between the two of us, but I'm still fine with going and buying thrift store pants. And so is she. She don't let the money. She's got a really good job, man. She's got a better job than me. She makes more money than me. Like, so that's just that. But she's independent as fuck. But she also likes, you know, me being there. Like. We were talking about this yesterday. We were like, when people say like, oh, I'm at work, I can't text, I'm at work. If you're allowed to have your phone on you, you could text. You just don't want to talk to the person. You're not giving them you're just not giving them your time. If it's a person you actually want to talk to, you will find ways to you will find ways to talk to them. If not, it's a big red flag if a person doesn't even bother to text you while they're working, because like I have a very busy job, she has a very busy job, we still get breaks, we still get cigarette breaks, so it's like we want to talk to each other though. We want to see how each other's days are going. We want to hear how the others is going. We want to be there for each other. But there's some people I've been with recently that like just hanging out trying to get to know each other, and it's like you don't even want to talk to them. Like, she made a Discord so that we could talk all night, and I could have her on my headphones and game. She made a Twitch. She's at work right now. She asked what I'm up to. I told her I'm streaming. I said if you peek in if you want. I'm right in your pocket. I'm in your phone. Can't bring your phone into work, but it text at break. Yeah, I do whatever the fuck I want where I work, so I'm on my phone, smoking a doobie, smoking a cigarette. Doesn't really matter what I want to do, I do it. When you're 29 and you know a trade better than some of the guys that are older and no one's trying to compete with you, it's very easy to take the reins. I do a lot of work though. I get more than 3 people to get done in an hour most of the time, so I don't feel bad about going and having a cigarette break or texting, or because, you know, if they pinned everybody up against me at where I work, give me my phone in one hand, a cigarette in my mouth, a joint in my ear, and my laptop on the desk on the table next to me, I'll cut the whole case, make sure everything's faster than anyone else there could do it without being distracted. So, you know, when you play RuneScape, you become a multitasker by default, and you can carry that into your work, school, your love life. I got one hand on a titty, one hand on it, you know what I mean? I got it all going. I could use all my appendages at the same time, and it's all because of RuneScape. It taught me how to multitask. No, but really though, for real, when it comes to work, or like whatever projects I'm working on, like, it's taught me how to do 7 different things at once. I mean, back when I was at Maine, that was what my screen looked like. It's fun watching like people I knew from back then finishing now at a random rank. No one even cares. The ones with egos, that is. The ones that did it just for other people. It's just funny to see them finishing and no one even cares. Like, you're 200 mil what? Oh, you're like rank 70. Like, no one cares anymore. The top page is filled up, so the people that play the game to try to impress their peers, you're wasting your life. Your life is being wasted right now. Because no one cares. Like, top page, no one cares if you're not top page, dude. Like, if you're not the top page filled up 2 years ago now, I think, and that's when people stopped caring. Although, with the new skill coming out, forget everything I'm saying right now, because these guys that are just finishing now are more likely to be greased enough to move into a new skill. So, even though nobody may care right now that they're finishing 3rd page or 4th page, whatever the fuck page it is now, there's a new skill coming out. It's like Google, no one goes to the 2nd page. No one scrolls to the 2nd page of anything. Let's be honest. You don't go to a top... You go to a top 100 something to see the top. And people toss the word high-level community around. You are not in the high-level community if you're not top 100. That's the high-level community. Yo, you know, everybody banded together thanks to Huba to get the Andrew Wiggins account reported, and it got a couple-day ban because it was botting. But in typical Jagex fashion, they've let the account be unbanned, so try to get that word out there again if you people can on Twitter, because the guy is literally botting. It's literally being botted again as we speak. Like, it's rank 80. The only reason I care is because it's rank 88 in EHP. Top 100 is relevant. Top 100 is... It was never off the high scores, but I may not even be a main anymore, but my main is still like rank 108, or no, maybe. I think I finally fell out of the top 100 on the high scores. Wow, we're ranked 107 in XP and 188 in EHP. So, you know, even though I'm not relevant anymore, I still care about all those guys that are grinding right now to get 200 mil all, and then there's somebody botting who's stole an account and fucking, yo, let me get some of the pepper jack with some turkey, man. On some rye. Please. Please! Oh yeah, steak sandwich sounds nice right about now. You know, a cigarette even sounds even just as fucking good, to be honest. So how many of you guys have ever known players that play just because it's the thing to do? They have a TeamSpeak group or people on Discord they talk to. Stay away from those people, man. They're gonna waste your breath and time. Oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And they don't do anything. Well, I talked to Adapt on. I stopped talking to One False Step because he admitted to me that he holds down a key every night to keep himself in Nightmare Zone. How do I talk to a person that's the top pager with me and they're cheating? I deleted him off Discord. I unfollowed. I cut him out of my life. We were talking on voice it's about a month ago now, and he was like, alright man, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, alright buddy. I was like, I'm gonna be gaining while you're sleeping. He's like, no you're not. He's like, I'll be in zone. I'm like, yeah, for 20 minutes. He's like, no, some glitch or thing with those tele crystals and holding down a key. He does NMZ. His account's logged in 24 hours a day. I wish people would make tweets about him. Get him banned. He's a top page hardcore Iron Man. He's getting overnight zone in. Cheating. He's holding it down using Guthans because you heal up with Guthans. So I don't care that it's defense XP. It doesn't even matter. It's the point that he said he's willing to cheat to do if it means it's like he doesn't deserve to be top page. His credibility is shot. In my eyes. It makes me wonder, what else did he do in the past? How do we know that when he was ranked? It just, when you find out somebody cheats, it's like you can't help but wander around every corner of like, are they legitimate? Or is it just them cheating? Or I'm so bad at this game that no one could ever even believe that I was cheating. So I never have to worry about that. Like, no one will ever be like, oh no, look at, he's on a 500-hour week. Like, everybody knows it's me, man. No one could play an account as badly as I play mine, or as weirdly shaped the skill layout, the order, the. Now I question. No, you know, instead of questioning things, I just cut him out of my life. I haven't talked to him since. If he comes in my stream, confronting me or whatever, I'm just gonna say, shouldn't you be fucking holding down a key? Like, how are you able to type without a key held down right now? You know, I wasted years of my life talking to that person, getting top page together on hardcores. Do you know what that? Imagine, like, take one of your best friends, right, like that you have in your life, that you talk to on the internet, and then they tell you something that's friend ending in your terms for whatever would end a friendship for you. Why did he randomly admit it? I don't know. No, I said goodnight. He said goodnight. He said he's going to bed. I said, alright, man. I was like, I'll be gaining while you're sleeping. Because we go back and forth. We joke because we're top 8. Well, he said, no, you won't. I'm like, what do you mean? And it's like, I'll be in zone. I was like, yeah, for 20 minutes. I'm going to be up for another 6 hours, 8 hours. He's like, well, no, I do it with a crystal and the key down. And I'm like, that's cheating. He's like, well, no one got banned when it came to mining. It's like, oh, okay, so because, like, dude, I really wish I wish people cared about what I had to say in the community, because he should be banned. There's no reason he should be able to play. Look at his weeks. 4 mil defense weeks. I don't care if it's zone. Cheating is cheating. What's to say he's not gonna... You know, it makes me laugh. You know, back when he got a, quote, false ban for, quote, doing foot knights or foot master farmers. Makes me wonder now if he was running a clicker or not. You know what I mean? It makes you question everything now. And instead of that, I just cut the person out of my life. It's like if a girl I'm dating fucks someone else. Good for you. Have a nice life. That's like thanks. Appreciate it. Have a nice life later. It's pretty simple. If I find out you're cheating in the game, I lose all respect for you. If you've ever sold gold, if you've ever bought gold, if you've ever bought it, you're a fucking wanker, and you shouldn't be able. I hope you don't play the game anymore. You're a fucking wanker. Like, you're the reason this game exists, because they had to ruin the other one because you cheating fucks had to ruin it then. Okay? So, and then they come and cheat on this game. Like, man, I haven't been heated over anything in a long time. A couple of weeks. I don't remember the last time I felt angry thinking about something. Let me see who's in here. Look at them and see what's on my stream. Fucking Trance Brew sold his gold to marry a girl from fucking New Hampshire, or what the hell is she from? No, she's from another country, but the dude sold his gold to buy her a ring. Fucking, how's that going, man? Sacrifice your account for a girl, man. That's really noble. Nah. That's the only thing I don't like about the guy, is they sold his gold. It's just cringe. I love calling people out. I don't give a fuck. Your genetics are the cheat code. You're just built different, man. You're just built different. People could call me out. They could split my hairs. They could split hairs. There's not many there. If only you were anywhere near where I am in life. You would have to have a soul and a heart to be anywhere I am. You're like looking and talking to a wall, emotionless, cold. I would never in my life want to be someone like you. Arrogant, snobby, facetious. I wouldn't be happy about the way you are, to be honest, man. Any takers for jalapeno poppers? I'm not really big on the spicy stuff, so you can pass them out. Dude, you're the type of guy that you made fun of me and your wife talking to each other on the Hexus TeamSpeak, and then as soon as she left, you messaged her in game asking her for her Skype. Like, you were a real winner. Yeah, you can leave, actually. I don't give a fuck. You only come in here to fucking, look at this bald guy. I stole his girl. I forgot her fucking name at one point, dude. Like, you're the cringe people that are on the internet. that make fun of people for e-dating and then are messaging them at the same time. It's like, get out of here, dude. I don't give a fuck. At least I didn't have to make a big spectacle out of my shit when it came to girls. Fucking posting shit on Twitter. Ugh. Should have stayed playing League or whatever it was you were playing. You know, I remember I was all excited about getting 99 RC, and I typed it in the chat and he responded, he said K. I remember messaging him once, asking questions, just trying to be nice, trying to talk to somebody, trying to be friends with someone I was in a clan he was leading. And I'm okay. Just real arrogant fuck. Just an arrogant fuck. That's what he is. Yo, what's up, Special? You back from dinner? What did you eat? Just not those Costco pre-mades. Ew, dude. What did I hear? What did you hear recently? Nothing? Maybe I was a little mean. You know, no, fuck that. I don't care if it was yesterday or if it was 10 years ago. You bully somebody on voice because they're talking to a girl, and then you hit them up in RuneScape to ask them their Skype after you made the dude look like a clown in front of your whole clan. Get the fuck. In fact, take a ban. Give him a ban. That's what you call a quaff. Him and his little minions, his little buddies, are the reasons that I was doxxed. The reason that a lot of the shit that went down happened to me, and I don't know why. Up until now, I was nice to him. I just felt like telling him how I really felt. And he backed down like a beta male and left. And that was it. But that's okay. In his mind, he's better than me. You saw what he said. I really hope I get to be where you are one day. You know, somebody that says that to somebody, what do you mean you're just chilling? You're just hanging out. You're sitting there making fun of me, is what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, why would you say something rude like that? That's your undertone. That's your underlying reasoning for being here. So I'm not the bad person. I'm the honest one. He's the one that's arrogant. A fucking arrogant prick. I remember being a widely-eyed noob on this game, and all the high players at the time were just arrogant. They didn't make a real Twitter. Like that whole Markcord group of people that you know what they are? They're people who were in high school, sat alone at lunch because they didn't have any friends, and now they make this online group of a bunch of other assholes. Like all of those groups, all of those gaggles of people that they all think they're better than everybody. Just a bunch of fucking nobodies, man. You know what? When you got a lot of nobodies, you can put them all together, and it seems like you're somebody, but you're really not. I'm a leader, okay? I'm not a follower. I lead a group to motivate them, to be there for them. I don't become a part of a group of a Discord or a popularity circle or this or this. I'm alone. I'm on my own, man. If you want to hang out with me and make games with me, it's fucking awesome, and I appreciate you being with me and spending your time with me. But when I disappear, it's you're on your own, I'm on my own. At that time, you got to have your own goals, you got to have your own mindset, and a lot of people, it just seems like everything they do is just to become popular on the internet, to become more well received by the Twitter community or the Twitch community or whatever community or thing they're trying to get involved with. It's like I try to let my account, my numbers be my thing. I don't everybody remembers times when Dave went on Twitter and had some fun, but I don't get involved in anything anymore, man. I don't have the time, I don't have the energy. I just want to play the game and meet like-minded people. Just meet like-minded people, have a good time. My friend, she always talks about her air fryer, how like my mom has an air fryer. They all talk about they love their air fryers, man. I could fuck up a cup of coffee. So when it comes to running one of them, I don't even really know I don't really even know how to work one, to be honest with you. I'm very basic. Microwave, stovetop, fire. Like, I'm you know, I'm a big, strong, fucking mountain man, okay? And I have to eat meat. I'm a big mountain man. And I need meat. Meat. You got rangers? How many? How many clues? Ha 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 ha! I always dreamt of getting rangers or something. Never. I hate clues though. They always let me down. Third pair. Jesus Christ. I'm asking because I don't know, genuinely. Did they raise like drop rates in old school on clue rewards, or is it just because they're so expedited now, people just can telly everywhere? Could I give you some hardcore advice at 1100 total? Get DS2, get a lance, get everything you can before you get too far. Do it all or you're gonna end up like me. Up at the very tippy top, but limited. Do everything, do it all, man. Get a quest cape if you can. I mean, you don't have to do DT2, but like at least get the 6 blocks. Well, yeah, well no, you can have 6 blocks now without the quest cape. Or no, because you have to have the 300 quest points. Never mind. But all I'm saying is quest. Get a farming. Yeah, get farming done. Get a con cape in early game. Get a con cape. Stuff like that. But your main thing, man. Any items, any gear and items that you want, get them now, man. Get them before you're any certain amount of time or way in, and that's my biggest advice for you. Oh, and Don't die. That's the biggest. You want me to simplify it all and just give you the best advice that I can? Don't die. That's as lock, stock, and barrel as it can be. Just don't die. You die, it's over. The account's dead. The dream's gone. You're gonna spiral into depression. You may never make. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just fucking with you. It's not that serious. It's not that serious, man. It's a game. At the end of the day, it's a fucking game, man. Like, all I could really advice gave you some. But the real advice is to have fun and enjoy what you're doing. Do stuff that you like to do. Don't force yourself to stay doing the same skill. This is my first hardcore Iron Man in general. When I made it, I was ranked 22 in the main game, high scores. Yeah, everybody told me I'd die to a Artie Knight within my first couple weeks. You know, lots of support. I got picked on the Olympus Discord. I came in and I was talking about some stuff, and this guy was like, "You and your seeds." I passed all them now. All those people that were dicks to me, I passed them as a hardcore, by the way. But you know, that shit resonated with me. I won't say who the guy was, but nothing else that anyone has ever done to me matters. The ragging, the doxing, the in-game stuff, the whatever. None of that ever stuck with me more than when that person said, "Oh, you and your seeds." Everything else has been let go. I still can't let that go, even though I've completely blown him off the charts with ranks and like. Let it all go. Yeah, I know, man. I'm bigger than that, better than that, but you died on your RS3 hardcore to a desert lizard. Well, you were the lizard! Come back! Yo, Cheery, what's up? I'm out to impress myself and feel good about myself, so it's hard for me to value the validation or affirmations that come from other people. Every day I could find a new person that to disagree with and argue. And some people love that. They love drama, they love getting in debates, they love arguing, it's just energy expenditure that could be put into something else, you know. But to each his own. We each get to live the way we want to live. We each get to be the way we want to be. And hey, I'm gonna go have a cigarette. I think we'll park at the Redwoods quick. I need a cigarette. Do you guys think I was too mean to trans? No, I'm just kidding. I don't give a solitary fuck. Him and his evil wife will create evil spawn that will do evil bullshit and be nasty, arrogant, mean people their whole lives. So There's nothing that I have to do or say. Karma's gonna be its own bitch. Am I evil? Yes, I am. I'm a nice guy, man. Very nice guy. Trance comes in here all the time, man. Till not until after today. I don't know what happened. I went off on him. This was the last few conversations we had, but I don't know why. I just kind of went off on him for some reason. Like he made a comment. I was talking about cheaters in the game, and I said, well, let me take a look at my fucking user list right now. I said, oh look, it's fucking Trance Music who sold this gold to buy his girlfriend from New Hampshire or whatever a ring. And he said, if only I was where you are in life. I said, you know what, man? You're not where I am in life. You're mean, you're arrogant, you're conceited. Like, he's just a mean. It's like looking at a wall. It's like talking to a wall. There's no emotion. There's no smile. There's no happiness. And then he said, well, I'm just trying to chill. I guess I won't. And I said, yeah, fuck off. Alright, my friends that aren't fucking assholes, I will be right back. I'm gonna have a cigarette, maybe take a bathroom break, stretch your legs, do something.
Luister naar A State of Trance op IDT Radio. Je luistert naar I Ching, The Forgotten Dream. Vooral wat je wat opzet kreeg van Rhythm Den Haag. Ik moet zeggen dat het mij een klein beetje deed denken aan Binary Finery. Toch een erg apart plaatje en daarvoor hoorde je Orinoco Iceland. De Thrill Seekers remix vind je op Positiva. Het zal inmiddels wel uit zijn. Ik draai nog steeds hier voor je vanaf White Label. Zometeen hebben we de Tune of the Week, natuurlijk de classic. En zoals juist gezegd, de non-stop mix volgend uur is van Vincent van Tongen. En alle titels ook van die mix en ook van alle platen die dit uur zijn gedraaid kun je vinden op www.armin.nl. En wil je reageren, dan kan het armin@id-t.com.
I was just showing you my sign that says I have not showered in 6 months. I have herpes, bed bugs. Do not lay here. Thank you. Because people were only a couple times, but laying on my couch. This is all I have. I pay rent for this little space here, this couch. I don't want anybody laying in it. So I put a sign up behind me there so that no one would fucking lay on my couch. But I'll be back, friends.
weet het, hier in de show draaien we alleen de nieuwste shit. Speciaal voor jou. Dat is ook zo'n plaatje waar je eigenlijk overheen luistert. Als je de B-kant beluistert van Sandy vs. Science Reaper kom je dit ineens tegen. En zie die hoofden gaan als je deze plaat opzet midden in de nacht.
He says as a main.
Niet op de white label.
You're supposed to like him more if you're a main, or?
Remix. United Recordings. En het is zover. Iedere week draaien wij in de State of Trance een Tune of the Week. Dat is een plaat waarvan wij denken, daar ga je absoluut meer van horen. Vorige week draaide ik hem ook al, maar vanwege het succes van Vio, Rapture en de Riva remix was toen die plaat de Tune of the Week. En in de rebound wil ik hem als
I don't like anything.
maken, omdat hij verschrikkelijk hoge ogen scoorde afgelopen weekend in Engeland. Marco Vees, Simulation.
IDNT Radio, dance music only.
I don't like anything he says. He says. So he says her. You know, I think besides falling asleep at specters and black demons, I almost died to basilisks once. I ran through here, and I got to about here, and I had to go piss, and I clicked squeeze through caves where there was a basilisk right in front of it, and I came back to Lumbridge. I got all my stats were drained, everything, and I was in Lumbridge, like Ring of Life. That was really fun when that happened. It's a good experience. I almost died on stream to Blue Dragons early. I almost pulled an Alfie, they called it, I guess. It was like something that Alfie fucked up at one point. But that guy doesn't know how to keep an account alive. That's his whole job, is to make it, die on it, play another one. He's a hardcore Iron Man. The accounts are never gonna get anywhere. What's up, Mike? Mega Mike. Just trying to pass X spells right now. He spends 100 hours a week in zone. He's annoying because he gets 5 mil XP a week. I'm ahead of him in hours, but he gets 5 mil XP a week. I get about 9, and he has just enough of a gap where it'll take me 3 or 4 weeks by doing a 4 mil more, 5 mil more than him a week. So it's just enough of an annoyance to be an annoyance. And then I'm gonna be at rank 13 for a little while. I was at rank 16 for 5 months till I caught up. If it was like 50k. They pulled some Herblore activity on the new continent. Oh man, this game, dude. Well, is this Valimore gonna be hard to Are you gonna do shit to access it? Is it gonna be dangerous? Oh, it's passed already. Yeah, 100k Herblore XP an hour, no supplies needed. They just destroyed. If they're making an Herblore minigame, man, what? Like, good. GG to all you fuckers out there that did herb runs every hour on the hour on the hour, like you needed to. The best policy with this game is to do the things that are already gone. Do the stuff that's already as fast as it's gonna be, if that makes sense. And then wait for stuff to be devalued. Wait for shit that's gonna get faster over time with different mini games, and you're not sure how they'll balance it. Well, they're sure as hell not gonna make it 40k XP an hour. It's definitely gonna be something that's at least 100k. Like, it's gonna destroy EP rates. They're gonna take away EHP rates from Herbler. It's gonna become like 0 time. It's gonna be like fletching. They're gonna it would adjust things so much differently, because if they leave it at a rate at 77k, you could go and get over 1-to-1 from that Herbler minigame theoretically if it comes out and it's decent. So there's no way they're gonna allow 1.3 a meta that's 1.3 that isn't like a combo method. It's some new minigame. So rates, Herbler will give no EHP anymore if something came out. It would give whatever they would consider efficient along the way, quotation marks. But still, even if they made the rates higher, you'd still be more efficient just doing, like, you could just, I don't know, they would argue, well, you do herb runs throughout the whole longevity of your account. These fucking accounts are 20,000 hours, dude. You could do Herbler throughout 1/4 of that period of time. That you could be like, alright, these next 5 years I'm gonna do herb runs every day. And then you get over that 5 years, you get it. But if there was a mini game that you could get it in a year, why would you want to fucking spend 5 years running herb runs? Just go there and put in the 2k hours or whatever it is and get 200 mil Herbler, and then literally do trees for farming. You don't ever have to do an herb run again. You don't ever have to do a contract again. Well, I'm sorry, you have to do contracts to get your seeds for your farming XP at that point, which would be fun. Man, I did not know about that. I know now. The fucking Herbler minigame. Well, in the sake of EHP, they will leave herb runs rate. But for those of us like me who are micro at times, I'll go and do that skill. I'll go and do the minigame to 200 mil Herbler, so I never have to do an herb run again in my life. You know? There may be another hunter activity on Valimor. Valimor. White chins. 260k XP an hour. 330k manipulated. Hunting contracts. That I could get into. Now you might be like, well, bird runs. You could do 20 runs a day and congratulations, you gain 12 million hunter XP that year. Hunter contracts though, that might be, depending on how much XP per... Man, is everything gonna be destroyed? You know what, I should just slay. Like, Slayer's the only thing that's gonna kill this account, so I should just do Slayer and watch everything to be devalued around me. Something along those lines. I mean, isn't it like that for every bald man? I mean, isn't it like that for every game that, like, over time new things come in and your hair falls out? I mean, new things come in and it devalues the game. Like, doesn't that happen to every game? Isn't that usually the way it works with every game? The new content, a new package, a new realm, new server, whatever the fuck. So RuneScape is nothing different. It's, you know, I'm gonna say it now. 5 years from now, main game will take about 5 to 6k hours to get 200 mil all. Iron Man will be probably between 12 and 14, and UIM will be probably about 16 to 18k. And that's in 5 years. So it's gonna come to a point where, yeah, dude, free to play is the only safety realm, huh? It's the only realm left untapped. It's the most purest. I have a lot of respect for the free to play community. A lot of respect. I dabbled my toes. What's up, Dex? How you doing, man? I dabbled my toes in the waters of free to play. I got 80 base combats or 80 base melees and 85 ranged and like 70 smithing, 70 crafting. So I did that all in free to play on a UIM, on a free to play UIM, and I was like I was almost 55 RC from Earth Runes, and I was like, I just thought in my head, this is gonna take 100,000 hours. Or there's not even I'm not even gonna be alive that long. So it just turned me off a bit. Like it started to seem like something that would just become a never-ending thing that would never see an end to it, and it was overwhelming. So like I said, I have a lot of respect for the free-to-play community. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Now I know there's people that hate it. I made a comment towards somebody that at this point I don't have any ill regard towards him, but I made a comment. I said, you know, level 3s aren't an achievement or whatever. Well, it was more directed at him, just to make him feel bad, because he was a dick to me, so I was a dick back. But like, at one point everybody was like, oh, Dave hates all level 3s. No, that's level 3 is a real skiller. The no combat. That's a true skiller. That's the purest. That's the most purest besides being free to play. But unless you decidedly choose to be a level 3 free to play account, I hate level 3s. No, just the one person that I was mad at the time. I had an argument with him, and he spun it off as if I hated all people that were level 3, man. You hate level 3s? Yeah, fuck level 3. Who doesn't want to do combat? It's the most fun part of the fucking game. Hey, if it makes you happy, I don't care what kind of game mode you play, as long as you're not a negative weirdo about it. Like, oh, I hate this game. Then go. Then go play something else, man. You play a level 3 free to play hardcore? Triple fucking niche. Well, at least you know you'll never die. Then again, I mean, can we really say that? You never know. You could be on the way to something in game and like lag or something, or you are tired as hell and you're playing all night and you walk by something on accident. Or min-level skillers are free. Min-level skill has the most EHP in this game. The thief near Aubrey collapse level 3s. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. I said there's probably a lot of times where you could get whacked around. Being level 3 is making it even more difficult on you. It's hard. I'm glad that it's a hardcore. You know, I like free to play and all, but here's the thing, man. Playing members alts to fund free to play accounts, in my opinion, that should disqualify. you're literally getting resources in a member's world and then putting the money onto the free-to-play account. Now, if it were free-to-play alts, hear me out, I know it wouldn't be good GP, but you got a bunch of accounts chop and use. Now that would be cool. That would be impressive. A truly free-to-play account. Free-to-play alts. Just... Now don't get me wrong, I have old friends, like my friend Freckled Dad. I have a lot of old... You all probably know Freckled. He started out as Freckled Kid, then he had a kid, now it's Freckled Dad, but like... I've been watching him do the alt game with level 3, or with free-to-play, forever. And, you know, like, a lot of the others as well. But, it's like I said, man, I think it would be so much more impressive if they played free-to-play alts. Yo, what's up, Sai? The whole RD alts to fund free-to-play skilling is weird. Can you guys hear me? My chat box refreshed. We all know what that means sometimes, so my heart skips a bit. My heart skips a beat sometimes, because some of you have been in here when it did the laggy lag, and then next thing I know I was suspended for something stupid for a month. What's the bank at? 8.167 mil. That's about it. Gotta turn that into 800 to pay for smithing. That's the plan anyway. I wouldn't say I'm going hard. I've been spending a lot of time with my... Well, we're not official yet, but my girly friend, female friend. She's my Valentine. But, I play as much as I can, when I want to. This week was a little 6s and 7s, I guess you could say, but, what a week might look like for me. Like this week, this was because I was at work and with my girl a bit. This was while I was hanging out with her. There's some thieving going on in there. Like I don't get big like EHP weeks, but I'm always logged in, man. Not like one false step with the key held down type of always logged in, but when I'm awake, I'm doing something. What's up, Rune? Trying to figure out trying to figure shit out right now, honestly. I'm just thinking of shit in the game. I kind of want to go for 50 mil Slayer, because if I get 50 mil Slayer, I'll make enough for 50 mil Smithing, and that would be fun to get. Yo, what's up, Potato? How you doing, man? Every morning, I break my arms. And every night I break my legs. I lie awake in agony until the heart attacks put me to sleep. I was born with glass bones and paper skin. Yeah, that's a fucked up episode, man. This lady I work with, I brought up SpongeBob. She's like, "Oh, I don't let my kids watch SpongeBob. He's arrogant. There's so many subliminal messages." It's like, you're like one of the most arrogant fucking people I know, girl. Like, lady I work with, like, she's nicer to me right now though because 2 people left. So like now she has to rely on me for certain shit too. So she's been being nicer to me, but like, we're talking about a girl who said that, the woman that said that I shouldn't be allowed cigarette breaks because she isn't allowed vodka. So she's not exactly all there. So when someone like that starts talking about SpongeBob, like talking down on SpongeBob, it's like, bitch, you're crazy. Like, who are you to talk down on SpongeBob? It's subliminal. Your kids hear more negativity and swearing from you and your husband every night than they'll ever see on any episode of SpongeBob. She's one of those people that's toxic and very negative and draining, but doesn't realize it. Thinks she's being spunky and spicy. It's like, listen, Fajita. Like, no, you're not being sassy, you're being a bitch. Plain and simple. But she stopped running her mouth about me taking cigarette breaks. I co-run, and soon, if I play my cards right, the next few years, running a high-end meat shop. Well, if I want to go have a fucking cigarette after an hour or two of doing all the shit that I have to do to get things prepped and out there, I'm gonna go and have a fucking cigarette. The man signing my checks doesn't say a word about it. It's the lady out front that runs the deli. Where is he? I have another cigarette. I just said, shut up. I make more money per hour than she does. She doesn't know that. No one knows that. I'm told by sworn by secrecy that I make more money there than anyone else there. Well, that's what helps me tolerate the bitching. Getting paid more than she is, so I'll tolerate it, hearing it. I'll tell her all the time. I said she'll come out, I'll be smoking a cigarette, she'll just be yelling. I'll just be like, you know, I'm trying to fucking enjoy my cigarette, you know. Oh, does she get pissed? Oh my god, you should hear her. When I say stuff, when I just like calmly, I respond calmly. I don't respond with aggression. I respond with, like, if I ate somebody's Parmesan cheese, like I ate my roommate's dad's Parmesan cheese, even though I'm pretty sure I might have bought that one, or my other roommate, my homie Justin, might have bought it. Either way, I ate his cheese, and him yelling at me about it, instead of, I said, well, I really appreciate it. It was very good. It really brought out the flavor of my pasta last night with tomato basil sauce. I thanked him. I said I appreciate. He said, well, you're not welcome. And I'm like, I can't take anybody seriously when they're coming at me with you know, with static. Dude, you're yelling. Your heart rate's up. You're mad. I won. You can scream at me till you're blue in the face. When I was younger, I'd react to everything. You know how it is. When you're 21, 22 years old, even 25, 26, like, it's before you realize that nobody's opinions really matter. We're all equal. It's before you realize that no one gives a fuck about your point of view. People are so unstable nowadays. I'm right there with them, man. Definitely not stable, but definitely not stupid. I mean, I have Asperger's, I have ADHD, depression, fucking... The list can go on if I wanted it to, but like, that doesn't give me an excuse to be an asshole. So, I just try to be nice, try to live a good life. I don't have drama and shit in my life anymore. I did. I think we all did. Maybe at some point, but I cut that stuff out of my life. I don't want to be around it. Don't want to be around negative people. I don't really feel like it. Or they set goals that they never achieve. They just talk. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and they don't. Like, I'm 29 years old, my adult life, I've never been able to rely on fucking anything. I've had to pay my way everywhere I am, at all times. And just never caught a break, ever. No, I never knew what it was like to go 1 month of my life without, like, rent, or paying somebody something, or like... I wish I could, like, just say fuck it, and go somewhere and not have any bills, and just play video games all day, but, like... I can't, it's not possible for me. My buddy's roommate, my roommate's dad would have a fucking conniption fit. He would take it out on me like no one else. Like, you know, it's for one reason. It's because he knows that I can come up with my rent. Like, he knows I have no excuse to not have the rent money. So, dude, it's only $240 a month, man. Like, I was saving. I've been able to put away a lot of money these past 3 months. I spent a lot, but I also put away a lot. I mean, you always end up spending money when you're taking a girl out and shit, hanging out. She reciprocates though, man. She's great. She paid for everything for me last weekend because I had car repair shit that I had to do and took some of my money. And so this weekend I took care of her. We like to keep things equal. Equal. No. How the fuck did I even get there anymore now? I usually just skip cal fights, but I'm trying to build points. I don't even remember my route that I take to get there. So what happens when you don't slave for 3 years. Oh, that's nice. I have 1 ring left. Oh yeah, I should take the fucking BIQ, isn't it? We're gonna do that. I haven't done this task in probably since pre-99. BIQ. BIC. Oh yeah, this is about where. And then I want to go this way. Ah, I remember now. Thank you. I was like... I don't really know my block list. All I know is I only do Abbeys, Necks, Dusts, Gargs, Karasks, Black Demons, Abbey Demons, Wyrms, Calphites now that we're just stocking points. I only do a certain list of tasks. I don't think about the blocks. Block hellhounds, block spirit creatures, block elves, block... Like, I don't even know. I don't know what the efficient block list is. I have no idea. I don't have the quest points, so... A big block list isn't even a thing for me. It's not available. Cerberus. I don't mind squaws. I don't mind fire giants. I'm a lazy, very lazy player, and I could just park myself there in AFK, and it's about the same melee XP as everything else that I'm meleeing anyway. So it's kind of a... Plus you get the heads and some herbs and such. They're not that bad actually. Like I said, I like to be AFK, I like to chill. So the more chill and AFK... Like this task sucks because I have to fucking click. Like by the time I'm done with this, I'm gonna want a cigarette. Oh, I'm sorry. I forget that not everybody's talking to me all the time. They shouldn't hurt from it, they should take it and learn from it. I want to be treated nicely with respect, and I'm going to give it right back to you. I reciprocate kindness. If somebody comes at me and is an asshole, I reciprocate kindness. Nothing diffuses a shitty person more than being extremely nice to them. Oh, thank you, Blind. Yeah, I might die this task. The poison. Oh well, it'll be good content. That's what most people want to see anyway, is me to die on my hardcore. There's some people that don't want to see that. Yeah. But then there's others that don't. They like... I mean, I'm not around much lately with the streams. I've been busy, but like... I thought about it recently, like if I died, I would just... It would be my time to just leave the game. Say my goodbyes. And not sugarcoat anything. Be like, look man, I fucked up. I died. It's over. I had a great time. All I'd be able to say is... I got to be a top page main, I got to be a top page hardcore, and when I came to old school, I did fire giants to 99 range. So like, if you want to call it like doing good in the game that you played or whatever, I would have nothing but like respect for myself as a player. From how I played then to the mentality now. I'm not a good player, I never was, but it's about mentality and consistency. A lot of Y's, words with Y at the end of them. The poison's gone, brother. No, I wouldn't worry. I think we'll be alright. I accidentally ran into the larger room earlier and caught a whack. I went over there and attacked the bigger ones on accident. I haven't done cal fights in a very long time because I like to masturbate. No, because I just been skipping them, but I want points. I want to have enough points that I can just do what I want all day long. I know a lot of people with that many fucking they have a lot of points. I don't have a chat. These are my friends. We're hanging out, gaming together, man. But people that I've hung out with before have saved me. Yes. I will say that. I definitely will say that. They've no, don't go that, no, you know, type of things. But they've also tried to have me killed too. They sent me into Ober at 22 level at 22 hit points. You know, I lived. They were like, ah, you got it. This guy is a no manipulator. What's a no manipulator? I manipulate people to know things. That's good. If you're gonna talk shit, at least type it right. At least spell it right. But it's hard to when your hands are going like this. You know what I mean? Spam it out, man. Let it out. This guy is sweating bullets, letting it out right now, dude. Nah, don't pick on the guy, man. He's mad. He's having a bad day. His mom didn't make his French toast this morning. Show a picture of my meth addicted con. What? I'm not trying to be rude, guys, but can you understand anything that this person is saying? What are you talking about, man? Anyway. I should bring more stamina for this task. Eternal stamina boots. Okay, so you have to sacrifice the DPS from boots, but they're eternally stamina. You can run forever. I'm not even reading anything that that person says because I couldn't understand it, so I wouldn't waste your time. Cannonball Workshop weekend. Oh man, I really wish cannonballs were factored into rates. That would be big. Make your own. I remember this guy named Crescendo, and he was convinced that he was going to make all of the cannonballs to 200 mil Slayer on an Iron Man. He was just a bunch of hot air. He never got anywhere on his account. To tag him instead of stamming for this. You think I want to put in that much effort? That's a good idea though. I never thought of it like that, but what rank is your group now, Sai? I don't think I've talked to you and the boys in a minute. I'm gonna play with this guy. I'm gonna time him out every 10 minutes for the rest of the stream. He's gonna start typing every 10 minutes. I'm gonna puppet master him, but I'm not even gonna remember who he is in 10 minutes from now. Like 10-second Tom. I'm 10-minute Tom. I forget someone after 10 minutes if I just ban them or whatever timeout. They won't forget me though. He's sitting there farting on himself. Same clothes for 3 days. I had the same clothes on for 3 months. I do it real. The funny part is I know who's doing it, and it's pretty cringe. But you know, jealousy is a disease. Anger's its ugly cousin. So yeah, it is. I know who it is too. I know the guy that they say the same line every time. The same like I don't know if it's supposed to offend me that like they make fun of the fact that I spend 6 months out of the year out of my property, out in the middle of the woods with internet. So like if they want to make fun of me for that, like that's okay. Like me and my girlfriend are gonna get laid every night in that camper this summer, so it doesn't really matter to me if people make fun of me. That person specifically lives with his parents. I had to help them get food stamps at one point, and they've never had sex. So can I really be upset when they come in and say the same shit every couple of weeks, couple of months? You know what I mean? Like, but imagine being in that position and then coming after somebody. And you want to know how I found out? I found out on accident. He messaged me on accident, then blocked me off everything. He said he'll never know. He thinks I'm his friend. Ha 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 ha. It was in the middle of it happening in my chat, and the guy typed it in Discord to the wrong person. He typed it to me. So now I know who he is. I like, he fucking gave himself right up. Like, now he comes in every couple months, like I said. Like, instead of doing that, maybe he could find a way to get a job or move out of his mom's house. But he'll be back in a few minutes, probably, the timeout thing. So, and he's getting what he wanted right now. We're all talking about him. Not even talking about him, just theorizing what went wrong with a person. Where does it go so wrong? Like, I know where it went wrong with me. I started playing this, but like, I think we were just analyzing the situation more than talking about the person. Because I'll be honest, I don't even remember what their name was at this point. I want to do this task and I need a bong rip and a cigarette. Both. Imagine if this was combat in this game, just fighting little monsters. Like, this was it. You just ran around in a room attacking these little... full inventory of prayer pots and staminas and just spend 10 years. I always think of like Drum Gun did Abbey Demons to max melee. It's like so cool. Or this was a different game then. Back when people played RuneScape. Now we're just grown men that are bored. Grown men and women that are bored. Would I get married if I found a keeper? I don't know, I guess. I'm dating someone right now. It's going pretty well, but like, I'm not thinking about marriage anytime soon. I got too much shit to do. We'll see where things go with this one. It's just the way it goes. Get it with a new girl, see where it goes. Usually doesn't work out, but I'm hoping for the best. Hope for the best, expect nothing. Well, I mean, I wasn't trying to meet anyone, and neither was she. We were in high school together, so we'd known each other for years, but we didn't see each other for years. Well, she came over here to smoke with my roommate, because they were best friends, and basically haven't stopped talking since that day. Spend every weekend together. Share the bed, the same beds, everything. It's like, people are like, you know, you gotta take it slow, but it's like, it's just all moving fast. But it's nice because she lives an hour away, hour and a half, and we work a lot during the week, so we only get to see each other on the weekends, which is nice at the beginning of something because you're not smothering each other, okay? Like you're not. I think if there wasn't a distance, I don't know how well it would have worked out here in the beginning. I don't know, because we would spend every moment. That's just how me and her get along, but it may get stale at first. So that's why I'm glad we both have. I have my living situation set up all the way until next January, and she has hers. She just signed a lease till next January. So if me and her are still talking at that point, we're still a thing. We're gonna get a place together. We already we kind of established that. Like even if it just says roommates, but like if we're still but we have to kind of meet in the middle. Like I'm gonna be running a butcher shop. I'm already basically running it. She runs a lot of shit at the job that she has, so we both have our jobs, but we found kind of middle ground. Each of us would have a 45-minute commute to our jobs, if some of the places we were looking at for future reference. But I'll be back. I'm gonna smoke. You left yours in the washer? Oh, fuck. Well, I have the Puffco proxy. It's like a pipe. It's like a looks like a little pipe. That's what it looks like. I love that thing. Everybody talks shit on reclaim, but like my reclaim dumps out of the side of the thing right into the catcher, and I take it and put it back into a puck and then smoke it. Like, it's no alcohol in it. There's no, like, it's just pure reclaim. You can smoke it twice. I'll get like 2 grams of butter or shatter or whatever I might get, and then that lasts me I get 2 grams, and I get about 1.5 grams of reclaim back from that, and then I get another gram back after that. So it's basically like 2 grams is like over 4 with the Puffco proxy. Yeah, I have a purple proxy. I love this thing, man. It does well. But the battery life is ass. Yes, the battery life is fucked. My favorite part of it all, though, is the hot knife. When it comes to like because normally you gotta fuck around with a mess. That with this, you just turn it on, bloop, drops right into the fucking chamber. Pick what setting you want. We'll go high class, full on, burn the shit out of it. And like that's it. You just loaded a dab. It's cooking right now. It's getting ready. That's it. Now you wait. It clogs though. Does yours clog? Like it clogs, and then once it heats up, it clears. Yeah, my roommate said his pens clog sometimes, but you can pull them right through. Fuck. That's a wonderful little machine there. I got it on sale too. It was $325. It's normally $400 where I'm at. and then the hot knife is like 60. And I got the comes with the charging kit and everything. The knife came with its own charger too, but what's kind of nice is the charger fits my phone, then the hot knife, and the rig itself. So like, I still smoke bud though too. Like, is that an inhaler? Nah, it's called a Puffco. It's a dab rig. It's a self-contained dab rig. Look at the reclaim spilling out already. Golden yellow colored reclaim already. And then when you want to clean this, you just scrape the reclaim. It becomes shatter basically. You take the reclaim. It's the farthest thing from an inhaler. If it's not heroin, you don't want it. To each his own, man. To each his own. Still can't get over how they made it, the spells like really big. It's cool and all, but it's not what it's supposed to be, man. This ain't old school. This is new school here, shit. I don't want to be shown that those are on the ground. I can turn that off. No, I love it. It's fucking awesome. It makes it so it's so big. You can just see what you're doing. But it's just still gets me every time. It's just weird. The only thing I can't believe is that there aren't stronger prayers available, like soul with soul split and turmoil and everything, whatever, like the other game. Like I'm still happy that piety is like the strongest melee prayer. Like honestly, it means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, man. Yo, I'm gonna have another cigarette because I was trying to unclog my Puffco and I smoked it, but now I want to smoke a cigarette. If I smoke weed in any form and I don't smoke a cigarette after it, then yeah. So there's 40 people here right now, so I don't have enough cigarettes to go around, but if I did I would, but better off not smoking anyway. But if you do, it's time to have one, man. I'm gonna go in the other room and remote these dust devils. This is where Slayer becomes nice, because you could go and smoke a cigarette, and this is what I like to call a money task and an AFK task. One of these tasks, you could be just as productive in the other room. You know what I mean? As you would be at the computer, because of remote. We're gonna hit 38 million Slayer today, I hope. I lost a rank in Slayer. I'm rank 13 in Slayer now. But there's this guy called Ari Slash that I'm just kidding. That's my boy. I don't even want to admit it that that's my next. That's just been his dead rank. Stuck at that rank in Slayer for so long. He was rank 3 when I made my account. Just doesn't seem. It just doesn't seem real, man. I'm gonna feel that way about Alkin one day. But you fucking mark my words. I don't care what anybody says about me or talking. I don't care what you think about me or if you believe in me or don't believe in me, but as long as I still care about this game, man, anything can happen. 15 EHP weeks now, 3 years from now might be 70. You don't know with me. I'm a wild card, but you know I'll be playing. I'll be playing something, doing something. If anybody wants to really remember anything about me, it's I learned that when you burn out, you come back and just regret the time that you spent burnt. So just keep playing. Like if you can't play like you used, if you can't play a lot, if you can't play like you used to now or something, or you could still try to enjoy the game. Kind of think back to when you were young when you played. You know, think back to the purest times, the simpler times, where you just played for fun. No goals, no. Well, okay, yeah, I had goals, but they were things that now would take 5 minutes, but then were like a whole weekend. But I try to hang on to that childish feeling about the game, but also I have to remember that there are 12 accounts that are alive ahead of me. So is it really is it really a game anymore, or is this a competition on my hands? It's the way I start to think about. But then what I do is I remember that I'm my biggest competition. I look at the few people ahead of me and I see their inconsistencies and I see their flaws. I see it's like it's a race. It's a really long race, and you start at the, like, you make a hardcore, you make a, whatever account you make right now, say you wanted to go as far as you could. You can't sprint all the time, unless you're built that way. Some people just show up, put in 6k years, and then, you know. But let's talk about most of us, normal people, not that I'm normal by the means of sanity, but the average player. They have the job, they have a girlfriend, they have work, they have this, they have family events, whatever, this and that. And they might get discouraged because they can only get maybe 20 minutes, maybe 20 hours a week or less, maybe even less to actually be at their computer. Well, you know, I'm sure you and your missus or whatever, I'm sure she's on her phone. So like, you could be on your phone playing, you could add more time to your week. Or if you're someone who works a lot of hours, and I've been there, and you wake up, you have an hour till work, you're not allowed to have your phone at work. Well, you use that hour while you're doing whatever around the house, getting ready for work. You could remote play on mobile or a remote desktop, that you could get an extra hour in, and then you get a lunch break or whatever. You can get an extra whatever, you know. There's a lot of time that people waste. It's not, I mean, it's not a waste, they just don't utilize it. I don't know how to. I mean, I don't want to say that anybody's wasting their time when they choose it to not be spent playing RuneScape, but I'm speaking to the. You know, there's a couple of people. There's a couple people here, so I'm sure you all have your different opinions on the game, but and I'm sure you'll have different living situations. So, in your living situation, you might be able to find some extra time to play that you previously didn't because you just didn't want to put in. Maybe you didn't want to put in the extra effort, but if you put in a little bit of adjusted effort, I mean, I spent the day with my friend yesterday, and you know, just did Redwoods on my phone the whole time. We went to my grandfather's birthday party and shit, and like, just play on my phone, just chop Redwoods. Everybody asks like, "What's that sound? What's that chopping sound?" It's like, XP. I love Redwoods, dude. We're really excited to hit 100 mil soon. Redwoods are the go-to. You got shit going on that day, you have stuff you have to do. They're my first option. My next, when I run out of the, I only have about 40 mil XP I can gain that I have to stop to do Mahoganies. Well, I'm gonna do barrel barb. That's gonna be my go-to AFK thing when I run out of Redwoods. Like I did 800k Redwoods XP this week because I spent a day with my friend going out and doing shit. So we spent 12 hours doing Redwoods yesterday and 12 hours the day before. So that right there is 800k woodcutting XP. I got 800k woodcutting XP. I got 1.7 mil range this past week, and then I did like 15-20 hours of Slayer and some thieving, a lot of Master Pharma. Between the phone and at the computer, if any of you cared to see my, you think you find Prosy plate more efficient than the torso? There's a Reddit thread, differences in XP marginal and Prosy. This is a, you know, I've been thinking about that all day today. If it's even worth wearing this fucking thing. I kind of just like how it looks, but you're doing barrel barb right now. How many minutes of AFK is it if you get a whole roll going? Like if the spot stays, like if you theoretically get to fill the whole, is it like a minute, 2 minutes? I know you don't have much time, but it's still it's something AFK. It's something that you can do. And another thing too, now you might be like, yeah, that won't really work out too well, but I thought about like amethyst. Now I have to come up with something that I can do at work. I'm fucking 130 mil ranged now, bro. That's only a year left. I only have a year of something zonable left. I can't touch my melees, they're for Slayer. I have, by a little bit, I have just enough XP in magic, attack, strength, and death for Slayer. You're not sure if you can try to time it? Maybe 2 minutes and 30 seconds? Yeah, if you don't mind, if you could do that for me. You do a lot of barrel barb, it's easy. I mean, for me it's really APM when I'm needing to be really AFK. How do I set up for zone AFK, full void, MSB? If you look at my temple and you look at my year, you can see what I did. I did like a 70 mil ranged year. So I'm gonna do the same. It's gonna be done. Trying to think of what I would even zone or what I would do once I run out of zone. The problem with where I work is the cellular service isn't exactly the greatest, so I can't have the app I can't have remote running constantly because it'll keep cutting out. Oh yeah, definitely. Like, especially like around the house stuff, or like doing whatever, doing this, doing that. It's especially gonna be useful. How do you? What stats do you need to start? Well, for range, it's like 70 really, and void, and I'm gonna do this for you because I'm just gonna have to come back here anyway. But I'll show you the monsters to keep in there. Write these down. My prayer is gonna drop right as soon as it tallies. Nope. Okay. Ooh, let's make this stack green, huh? Alright, let's see here. Hold on, sorry about that. Okay, so now this is the most recommended. Dave, I'm so kind. I mean, opinions vary on that one, but when it comes to RuneScape, dude, I feel like I'll talk to anybody. I'll help them with anything they need, man. But anyway, Trapped Soul. For if you want to write this stuff down, it's the Scent of Arceus for the Trapped Soul, Vampire Slayer obviously for the Count Draenor, Sand Snakes from Depths of Despair, the Tree Spirit from Lost City, and I use a Tree Gnome Village Khazard Warlord. And that's what I used on my main when I did 200 mil attack, strength, and defense. So it's quite a what are you going to school for? You like Temperos? So do I, and I have plans on doing it for remainder of my fishing XP in the future. But I also enjoy masturbating with peanut butter. Now, my plan is to find out which thing will be the most AFK that I could find. And so, like, between mining and fishing is kind of where I'm gonna have to choose between the two as my AFK shit that I do once I'm done with woodcutting. You study cloud engineering, so like developing things in the cloud. Like you're a programmer, or what am I doing? Oh, let's see that. Managing? That's cool. I'm slowly being nurtured into running a pretty high-end meat room in terms of it makes good money, but I mean it just seems too good to be true, so I'm not like getting my hopes up, and I'm not gonna get like hurt if that doesn't happen, you know what I mean? But it would be nice. Alright, let's get over here. My way of living is hope for the best and expect nothing. So like I hope for the best, but I'm 100% fucking ready for the worst shit to happen at all times. So like you feel like you should be doing the firefighter method here?
Momenteel een van de meest aangevraagde platen in Engeland. Top Hole versus
What is that?
Precious Heart. De persing die ik hier heb is een Duitse op edel. Een hele goede avond.
You like your job, Special X?
Van de State of Trance op IDT Radio. Dit uur voor je DJ Cyber, Nick K versus Kid Vicious, Arcadia, Push. We hebben de classic van de week, de tune of the week. En het volgende uur zit ik non-stop in de mix. Maar eerst hebben we voor jou Shane.
I hope you do, man.
IDT Dance Music. AT&T.
You time it so a bunch of fires spread on the island and you put them out for a lot of... Oh shit. You still have 2 years of school to go, but you like it a lot? I hated the 12 years that I had to deal with, so going back to college for me is just not an option. Yeah, I don't feel like it. Fuck it. Hey, I'll be back. I'm gonna have a cigarette real quick, so if you guys wanna hang around till I come back, that'll be cool.